to really 2v2 bottom lane, and this should probably just push PP God over to this Rakan, which he's hovering right now. I feel like Rakan is that very nice middle ground where obviously he's a melee champion, but out on proccing the Brittle with the E, and then the auto attack goes off, and then the Brittle drops off. Now though, no dash, ZDZ.
You got the Brittle though, so ZDZ needs to be a little bit careful. Flash in, flash away. ZDZ trying to see if he can get it. Shanji knew he didn't have enough time there to wait for it to pop up. He had to go for a bit of a jump up, and now they're going to jump down on top of iBoy, who, oh my god, that burst was insane. It's a bit of a 3v3 in this bot side. iBoy, though, can't really be part of this. A flash away, a Bramble Smash to bring them all back into this, but now iBoy can free hit, and he gets first blood right down on top of the Maokai. Xiaohao will be traded as both AD carries pick themselves up a kill on the enemy junglers. And OMG makes it very difficult to really contest this, and Xiaohao recognizes this 100% and says, look, we'll trade it, we'll get ourselves a Rift Herald, at least we're getting something on the other side, probably drop that into mid or bot.
So, Aki, it looks like it's going to make a play straight towards the bottom side, but I feel like if OMG wanted to, they could have just run straight through the top side of the map. Like, that Herald is a relatively slow takedown, but bottom side engaged
the cleanse. They're looking for a little bit more, but PP God underneath a tower! Can't go too close to the sun, and now you're just going to see Abel being pushed back here, may have to use his...
Also, you know, you've got things like the Renekton on the top side of the map, which you wouldn't mind snowballing quite far, quite aggressively. Oh no.
Oh, can he burst him out? He's gonna flash, but just... Oh, that feels bad.
Trades were feeling as bad as they were in those short bursts for Cream. And just, honestly, a relatively smart adaptation, though, of course. Typically, you just want Sheen ASAP. He's not really behind the timer on it this time, though.
Oh, they need to go in. He does eventually get CC down. They can confirm it as well. Nicely comboed in there between the Yone and... I say that, but OMG are definitely the ones to be claiming it, you know, on the backside of this one. They may look for a fight. There's going to be the Ash Arrow coming in, so there's no point in anyone taking the fight here. iBoy looking for a fight into Abel. Abel is very isolated and needs to be very careful. Items behind, not really finishing up anything right now in that mid lane, so really struggling, to be perfectly honest. ZDZ will finally take down this turret in the top side. Should be able to put down a little bit of hurt here onto Shanji. You can see, though, with the Sunfire, Aegis, and the Bramble Best, ZDZ doesn't actually really come out on...
Oh, well, I guess these guys want ZDZ really extra.
Yeah, they want him pretty dead, and they will get him dead. PP God picks that one up with the Ignite. It's like that meme, you know, where you're just walking and it's just like it's like the radio going past. That's what the Ash Arrow was. But we'll see. You overload the top side does mean that AL can start pushing in this mid lane. They got a tier 2 dragon. ZDZ didn't lose his flash or his teleport, so it doesn't really make that big of a difference. And they got an inner for an outer. That's always more worth.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, standing gold is going to feel nice to pick up here for OMG, but still, Austin. Really, the situation is Braun will just turn around and press his R key on whoever decides to dive in as well, so there will be additional amount. He's got another Noon Quiver, so I'm kind of curious. No, because Noon Quiver doesn't go.
He's waiting for that static shift, or excuse me, the Storm Razor to proc up. It's a 4v4 on the spot side. ZDZ is being spotted out, though. TP coming in here from PinZ. They will have both mid laners joining back in on top of this one here, but no fate sealed as we get a good ultimate from Abel. Puts him away from the danger, and nobody can touch him. Everyone's going to get caught up in this one here. Double kill for Abel and AL. I mean, it looked like it was going to be decent, but OMG just...
True team fight, no matter how you slice it. So as long as they didn't fall too far behind, it'd feel okay.
Xiaohao.
They know he's there now.
Yeah, they know he's there, and Cream's going to keep him away. No real way to contest this one here. No real way to steal it. OMG get themselves a drag.
And he basically lost half his HP in like less than a second. So the build is actually still relatively bursty. It's just not the traditional build that we're used to seeing at the moment.
Oh, speaking of bursty, iBoy cleanses, he flashes, he gets himself away. Abel thought he was able to find out the enemy AD carry, but he was not. And that's going to mean the tower.
Well, you know, side lane still a thing for Anyone's Legend, which they can leverage very clearly. Abel going in there in the mid lane, a little bit overzealous to say the least, no stopwatch, but now it's turned into Anyone's Legend, trying to siege up on this bottom side tower, which, I mean, they're getting punished for it, maybe.
There's going to be a Nature's Grasp coming in. There's a full AP Maokai, and this is when the damage actually starts to come in. It was a couple of tanky boys. coming into this one here, Xiaohao has to flash, but can he get away now? The Ornhorn knocks him up. PP God puts down the Vision with the Ignite. They go in, they clap him down with the Brittle. The Winter's Bites are not going to be enough. You need iBoy to start turning this around. How is Xiaohao still alive? ZDZ won't be as lucky now. iBoy needs to run away. He cannot be a part of this anymore. They will have the ultimate on Kaisa in a couple more seconds. They just need a little bit of CC onto iBoy, and he's not getting out of this one alive. There's Abel finally getting his kill, knowing that all the summoners were
Didn't
dead.
actually snowball the game. It feels really bad, doesn't it? So
Yep.
OMG could just take control of the map basically at will, as much as they feel like they can take. And Aeon's Legend can't do much about it, right? As long as Abel doesn't do what he did in the mid lane, and someone get Molecule on the phone. We need to know where this came from. You know, is this tech? Is this troll? You asked me who's gonna kill Ornn. Let's see if we get a case study on that exactly.
Let's see if anybody on OMG dies, because I don't think it's going to happen. Baron gets confirmed here by OMG. They have to throw out the Glacial Prison from the side of AL just to make sure they do not get aggressed upon. PinZ is going to be fine to catch this wave as it comes in. You can see those Void Seekers constantly moving in. Flash 3-man knockup. Sanji was done with this game. The Wombo combo cannot be denied, and everyone will be scattered away. You will see eventually ZDZ will go down. He doesn't have the damage to kill off anybody. Eventually Abel will get enough movement speed and a Q to take him out. PinZ was looking to cut off the wave as Shanji just wants to solo bolo himself. Xiaohao very much caught between a rock and a hard place, and he will be bramble smashed to oblivion. This game is done. OMG were cool, calm, collected. They didn't waste any time in the end of the game to make sure they got the win. As it be flash. Oh, the auto attacks couldn't come out quick enough, and OMG will go 1-0 up.
Interesting game. Definitely a bit shaky, I suppose, from OMG in the early stages, but realistically, to design of these compositions, they'll go 1-up in the series. It's the Nexus Falls, and they are one game